Getting a workout in on Tuesday. Beckham posted this video to the uninterrupted of him making one-handed catches from a jugs machine. I don't have a problem with it. I'm going to get to Herm Edwards in that in a minute. He told me just read the glass, and so I will. In the words of Teddy KGB, pay the man his money. In all 3 seasons in the league, Beckham has recorded 90 catches, 1,300 yards, and 10 touchdowns. He's the only player in franchise history to hit all 3 marks in a season, let alone 3 straight. And that streak isn't only remarkable in the Meadowlands. In NFL history, only Marvin Harrison had a longer streak of consecutive seasons hitting each of those ranks, and Beckham can reach that mark this season. Michael?
ESPN Giants reporter Jordan Rana is going to join us this morning on the final day of the team's OTAs. And Jordan, Odell Beckham Jr., as we've reported and talked about for the last several days, not showing up for the voluntary workouts this offseason. Next week, though, is mandatory minicamp. What are you hearing about his plans for that?
Yeah, now if he doesn't come, it'll cost him money out of his pocket. Some of that Nike money he just collected, it'll cost him that. So all indications are right now that Odell will be here next week when the Giants have a mandatory minicamp. 3 days worth, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Then he also has a football camp over the weekend on Saturday. So he'll definitely be in town and probably stay in town for that. So all indications from you talk to people around him, his teammates. He even said it a couple weeks back to the NFL Network that he plans on being here, and nothing in that regard seems to have changed. But then again, it's Odell Beckham. You never quite know. You always have to leave open possibility that he changes his mind.
Of course, this is all about Odell Beckham Jr. wanting a new contract. And here's the deal, Jordan. You take a look at the fact that the Giants have the ability to control his contract for the next 4 seasons, have him for a year, then they have the rookie option, and then they could franchise him if they wanted to for 2 more years. What's the likelihood that New York will give him a new deal right now?
Well, here's the thing. They haven't started negotiating yet, right? John Mara said that the other day at a town hall meeting with season ticket holders. And that's the thing here. That's really the thing that's the sticking point. And that's kind of Odell Beckham point, is they want those at least discussions to have started. And you look at other guys around the league, Aaron Donald and the Rams, he's in the same spot, but yet the Rams, they seem to be moving towards a deal there. You look at his buddy Jarvis Landry, that's one of his closest friends down in Miami. They seem to be doing something there where they're going to be moving towards a deal. And right here, Odell Beckham, who, I mean, you ripped off the numbers before, they're pretty much off the charts for his first 3 years, and there hasn't been any talks whatsoever about a new deal for this guy. So that makes them think, hey, let's get this started, let's get some goodwill going with these negotiations, and then maybe that something can happen. But from the looks of things right now, it doesn't look like the Giants are that willing to do anything that quickly. And for Odell Beckham, it might not happen. And that's the thing. Bill Barnwell, he wrote today, it's on the site, that the Giants have all the power because Odell Beckham is only entering his 4th year here and have him under control for that long. If he waits another year, the money will probably be even bigger. I talked to some sources and they said 20 million plus, over 100 million. That's a possibility if he waits that 1 more year for that deal.
Well, that's the thing. Just because you deserve a bigger deal because you've outplayed your current contract doesn't mean the Giants have to start negotiating with you right now. Jordan Rana will be back with us next hour of Sports.